Now, while there is limited attendance at the game itself, some dedicated football fans are making that trip out to Tampa. So let's go ahead and start at the home of this year's big game. Now in Florida, specifically in Hillsborough, which is where Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes are going to be duking it out in Raymond James Stadium. State officials there have reported almost 103,000 total cases for Hillsborough County. Now, if we take a look at their incidence rate, which is going to be per population, and that gives us a more even look, that is going to be about 8,375 cases per 100,000 people. But since most of us are staying put for the game, let's travel to the home of the greatest football team in the league and future big game champions in hopefully the not so distant future. So let's go ahead and switch it over to Texas. Now, since the beginning of the pandemic, Texas has seen roughly 2.13 million COVID-19 cases. Again, that is based on state numbers. There it is. Now, if we were to look at the heat map right now, what it's saying is most of those cases are going to be found in those metropolitan areas, so Dallas, Austin, and Houston. But what we want to look at is the incidence rate. That's going to be on per population. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. And with that, we're going to see that there is actually faster spread along the border and into the panhandle. Now, taking a closer look here in central Texas, we're going to be saying based on the total count, again, those higher number of cases are going to be seen in the places that have the most population. So McLennan County, Bell County, and Brazos County would see those higher number of cases. But if we switch it back to the per population, that's how we're going to see where it's spreading, because again, it puts that population on an even playing field population wise. And again, that's going to be Falls County and Mills County that are going to have the highest on that. Now, if you do decide to gather together for the big game, follow the advice of the great Tom Landry. If you are prepared, you'll be confident and will do the job. So be prepared to social distance, isolate if you feel sick, and be prepared with a mask.